Hi, I'm Lyall Thurston and I'm standing for election for the Lakes District Health Board. I've had a lifetime of experience in health. I've been continually involved in health politics since the 1990s and I come from a perspective of a lived experience, and I'm particularly passionate about the health and welfare of older people and the disabled in that community, who, as we know, are fundamental to the health reforms of 2000. I think the key ones that we have to focus on are the disparities we have in our Maori population. It's a key drive of initiatives within the DHB, and I also have to remind us all that we are part of the Taupo region also. We have extensive links with Tuwharetoa and Te Arawa, but with any shadow of doubt the major addresses that we need to focus on are health disparities in our Maori population, and that's immunisation, child health and older people's health in particular. But I think disparities in our ethnic population is the main driver of most of the initiatives within the DHB. I think nothing will happen without having Maori people on board, and we have very close networks with our two iwi governance groups in Te Arawa and Tuwharetoa, and I think that they are the vehicles and the mechanisms by which we can address Maori health and the disparities in that particular community in the coming years. I chair the Community and Public Health Committee, and part of that is that we have a large percentage of committee members are community reps, so we're fully engaged with the community in all aspects of delivering health and welfare services in the community. I think we're a very consultative entity, which I think is one of the requirements of the reforms, that we have to be closely engaged with our communities.
How do you ensure the available funds are spent most effectively?
Well, there will never ever be enough funds in health. If there's nothing else I've learned in my time in health politics since the 1990s, there will never ever be enough funding in health. And I think it's how you spend those incredibly valuable health dollars. I think the Lakes DHB is a pretty lean, mean machine. It punches above its weight. I think you could gauge the success of a local DHB in its community by how many times it features on the front page of the local newspapers, and I think in the last few years, or in the last decade, I think you could count on your left hand how many times it has featured in a major story. I think very seldom. So I think that's a major barometer on how successful the health system is in our town and how effectively we're delivering health services to the population.